Hello guys, Rob1 here, and today I am doing the Future of Yugioh, my segment, which hasn't been here for quite some time. But today we're going to be talking about the new spiral support that was released all of last week. I was waiting for all the support to be released before I did this video. So we have 4 new support cards. Some of them look really good, some of them look pretty trash, sadly. But so far, I am actually really happy, seeing as we did get some really good spiral support. So let's just get straight into this, because I actually really want to talk to you guys about the spiral support. So the first spiral support card is Charming Resort Girl. So not a spiral monster, but is it a spiral card? Now, first of all, let me say what this essentially is. This is a Bond girl, essentially. So this is one of James Bond's girlfriends, which is really, really cool, I guess. But nonetheless, it's a level 3 light with 300 attack, 200 defense. So it's kind of weak. It's a level 3, and it's a fairy. So yeah, it's not the best big beat stick, but let's talk about its effect and let's see if it actually can make up for it. So its effect is, when an attack is declared involving a spiral super agent you control and an opponent's face-up monster, you can change the attack of the opponent's monster to 0. So the first thing I say about this effect is it's trash. Like, to be honest, this card is never going to be on the field face-up. It's never going to be used like that, purely because it's not an honest. If this effect was an honest effect where you could discard it, sure, it would be a great effect, but seeing as it is not an honest effect, it is a very trash effect. So that's its first effect. Let's go on to its next effect. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one spiral super agent from your deck. Now this effect is kind of decent, because it means you can just set it if your hand's not that great, and then just instantly get a super agent from your deck and then pop a card. So you're like, oh, you have a card on the field, I'm going to pop that spell or trap card. Goody. But yeah, that effect's not really the greatest, but it is a kind of decent effect. Plus, you can just ram into anything with it, so that's kind of okay, I guess, if you want to take some damage. You'll be probably taking quite a bit because it's like a 300 attack point monster, but nonetheless, just being able to summon Spiral Super Agent could really help you out in some situations. And its next effect is, if a Spiral Super Agent you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, or sent to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, return that one Spiral Super Agent from your graveyard to your hand. So that's another interesting effect. So this effect essentially is, if a Super Agent dies while it's in the graveyard, or is sent to the graveyard in any way, shape, or form, then you instantly get to add a super agent back to your hand. So yeah, that's a really good effect. It's kind of decent. You banish it to do it. I hardly see this card will most likely be in the graveyard most of the time as well, so it's kind of obvious it's going to be in the graveyard. But yeah, that effect is better than the other two. I would say this is probably a 2 of at most in the deck, but that's really up to you guys to decide, because I'll be trying my own effects, but I'll be trying my own build. But first of all, this card is a decent card. It's not the best spiral support as we know, but it's an okay card. So yeah. So Charming Resort Girl, you're okay. You're not the best new spiral support, but you're pretty decent. So let's move after. That's the Charming Resort Girl. Let's move on to the next support card, which is Spiral Master Plan, which is M essentially from the James Bond series. And let's get into what she is. So she's a dark level 7, 1200 attack, 2800 defense. So from those stats, essentially, I think, oh, level 7 is going to need 2 tributes. That's kind of bad. So also, it's a spellcaster, so you can special summon it or something, I don't know, like Dark Renewal if you're playing a spellcaster, something like that. But yeah. But so let's actually get into its effect. Like, M, what you got for us? So its effect is, once per turn, you can add 1 Spiral Mission from your deck to your hand. Okay. So Spiral Mission is another support card which we'll get onto in a minute. Its next effect is, if this card is sent from your from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Spiral Resort and one Spiral Monster from your deck to your hand, except Spiral Master Plan. You can only use this effect of Spiral Master Plan once per turn. So, first thing I don't like about this card, it has to be sent from the field to the graveyard to get its effect. And you're probably never going to have it on the field because of how you're going to summon the level 7 without tributing, which I really don't like about this card to begin with. So, seeing that to begin with really makes me think that this card isn't worth playing. Maybe a one-of. Like, it's not a terrible card. I guess you get to plus, like, 1, 2 at most, but it's not the greatest card in the Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Spiral deck. But I suppose if you do want to use it, you should use it. But, yeah, that's a Spiral Master Plan. Not the greatest card, obviously, but we'll see what happens with the Spiral support, because if in the set after this, Spirals get like a card that says Special Summon a Spiral Monster from anywhere, then it can be a pretty decent card. So, yeah, let's get on to the next support, which is, as soon as the page comes up, come on, Spiral Resort. So Spiral Resort is a field spell card, which is actually the best Spiral support in my opinion. Its effect is, your opponent cannot target other Spiral cards you control with card effects. So essentially, no targeting me. You're not allowed to. Its next effect is, you can add one Spiral Monster from your deck to your hand. So it's got searchability, which really does make this card good. And its last effect is, once per turn during your end phase, shuffle one monster from your graveyard into the deck or destroy this card. Now that effect is kind of a hindrance, but nonetheless, it's basically you get to recycle stuff and you get to keep this card alive to search again in the next turn, which is really good. I like that effect a lot. And, well, I don't like the, obviously, having to destroy it part, but I like the search, I like the recyclability, and I like how it protects your actual Spiral monsters. So, all in all, I think this is like the best Spiral support in all overall. It means I'm going to be running free Terraforming in the deck personally, because like free Terraforming with this is like plus 2. Like, I get free cards. No, actually no, it's not a +2, it's a +1, because like you search with Terraforming, then you get resort searches another monster, so it's a +1, but you get what I mean. So it's a recycling card, it's a searching card, and it's a protection card all in one, which I really do like. And the last card we're talking about, which is the card that M searches, is Spiral Mission Assault. So, Spiral Mission Assault is a continuous spell card. Its effect is, destroy this card during the third end phase after activation. So, after 3 turns, it's gone. Its next effect is, once per turn, if a Spiral monster you control destroys a monster by battle or if you destroy a card / cards on the field with a Spiral monster's effect, Super Agent, you can draw 1 card. So yeah, pretty good. Extra pluses. And its next effect is, you can banish this card from the graveyard, special summon 1 Spiral monster from your hand. Okay, so that essentially allows you to get to M easier. So you get to search another one of this, and you get to M easier. So yeah, you draw. So Resort allows you to search the M, then this allows you to special summon the M. So I suppose this is a free of, obviously, because it helps you draw, it helps you summon monsters, and it essentially does things. So obviously the best support is the 2 spell cards for the deck. I'm sure these will actually help the deck be really good in some way, but yeah, guys, this is the new Spiral support. I was hoping Spirals were going to be good. We got some really good Spiral support, which makes me really happy. But yeah, guys, it's up to you what you think of this Spiral support yourself. Do you guys like it? Do you guys think it's bad? Tell me all in the comment sections below. And as always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.